This difference I notice is how we count the amount of time you run or the distance. In Africa, we mostly count when you're going for a run, you set amount of time you're going to run. Say, hey, I'm going to run 30 minutes. I'm going to run 40 minutes. I'm going to run 1 hour. I'm going to run hour 30 minutes. Here, people are specific with miles. I'm going to run 2 miles. I'm going to run 5 miles. I'm going to run 10 miles, 16 miles, and so on. So the way we count is a little different. We more in Africa, people, especially in East Africa, people measure more their runs mostly in time. Here, people measure in distance. So that's one of the biggest differences I notice. Apart from the fact that we also learn to measure our distance down there in kilometers. Running in Africa, especially in East Africa and North Africa, when you're a young child going to school during PE hours, teachers will take you outside, then he will tell you about great runners who represented your country at some point. For example, in Uganda, we have John Akibwa, who won 400-meter hurdles in 1972 Olympics. Then in Kenya, they have Kipchoge Keino. In Ethiopia, they have Abeba Bekele. These were great runners in the 60s and 70s who represented their countries very, very well. In Kenya especially, there's a city called Eldoret. This is where most of the Kenyan athletes, distance athletes, come from. Young people who grow up in that town, they see examples of what running can do to somebody. You see somebody from humble background, takes off running, goes out, runs very well around the world, they come back, their life changes completely. They build this fancy house, they drive this fancy car. So it sends a message to other young people, say, oh, running actually is a good way of getting out of poverty. An example is 2012 Olympic champion Stephen Kiprotich. He won London Marathon, Olympics Marathon, then also he went and won a world championship in Russia Marathon. So he has made good money. Even parents in Uganda right now, I believe their mindset is changing. They're looking at running as a means of survival, not just as a distraction anymore. So I'm sure even parents in Uganda will start to encourage their children to take up running because they have seen what running can do to somebody's life.